Welcome back inside of this beautiful frigid stadium for the second half of qualifications for Marble League 24. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. Marble League going winter this time, brought to you by Mint Mobile. The Balls of Chaos, the epitome of consistency thus far. Bronze in the first two events as we get ready for the snow drag. Distance of both marbles on the team, that is what matters here. Two teams of 2 marbles each, sliding down here into the snow. As we look at our first heat, Gliding Glaciers versus the Savage Speeders. Down they come, and as we probably thought when we queued this one up, the longer distance goes to the hosts, Gliding Glaciers. 162.05 is the mark in the friendly round. Of course, these two teams are both auto-qualified, the other two teams being Crazy Cat's Eyes and the Bumblebees. Down they come, and a good run there by the Cats to put 2 in the middle. So remember, it's of both marbles. So 155.45 puts the Cats into second place. They were our leaders coming into this event in terms of friendlies. Of course, things looking just a bit different for Marble League qualifying. As we get ready for the actual qualifiers here, and a quick start out of the gate. We'll explain this whole process, how things have changed from prior years as we go along in this one, but we await the first drag heat. 143.5 and a 141.15. So no groups in qualifying this year. Everybody is all in one group, and it's going to be the top 12 teams that make it to the Marble League proper. Of course, we've got the 4 auto-qualified teams as well. There will be no showdown this year, so no teams will face relegation. And the 4 teams that were in the bottom of the 2023 showdown, they will not be relegated. 151.90 for the Hazers is the new mark to beat. As we go through in this one, turn our attention back to the matters at hand. Oh, and that one a fairly decisive. It's always great when you can tell immediately looking at it when they hit the snow and get that separation, those two teammates for the Turtle Sliders on very similar footing. 151.55, that is perilously close to our leader, the Hazers. It puts the Sliders up into second. Rojo Rollers go into 6th. Purple Rockets are down at the bottom of the order right now, and with 2 events to go, they need every point they can get. They're bunched together nicely here. Interesting to see if there's any benefit of a draft coming down here. Now, once you hit the snow, you're kind of locked in. The team member that is ahead of you, be it your team or the other team, they are the one carving out the path, and it's going to be very difficult to get out of that path and try to gain any more ground. So you can draft on the way down, but you need to spread out by the time you hit the snow. At least that's what it seems to be in these opening rounds. You can see there those 2 marbles getting pulled into the pathway. And Galactic goes 4th, Wolfpack 6th. By the way, Purple Rockets, who we just mentioned, they're provisional P1. That was right in the middle of an explanation, so I couldn't give them their plaudits. Here are the Snowballs and the Green Ducks. And you think the Snowballs should do pretty well at this one, but the Green Ducks will get the edge between the 2 of them. $163.15 is the new mark for the Green Ducks. That is over 11 points higher, 11 centimeters as it were in this case, higher than what the Hazers had set. That was a good slide by both of these teams, able to carry a great deal of speed, and they had just enough separation. They were able to enter the snow on their own terms. Blackjack's 156.05 puts them into second place. They had an 82, nearly an 83 with that lead marble. Pinkies and Balls of Chaos, latter of whom has a new coach this year. Harmony is out, Yuan Rong is in. The team that went bronze in the first two events goes to the near side and edges into the lead for the Pinkies, but they are just shy of the overall lead by the Green Ducks. Puts them into second. Pinkies now on 10th. Momo and the Oceanics come down now, and wow, excellent run by one of the Momo marbles, getting out past 85. See what the times come to. 85.80. The distance by that one marble, but the other one hampered the team just a bit. Puts them into 6th. They'd be happy with a top 10 finish right now. O-Rangers and Jungle Jumpers. Wow, one marble came really wide to the near side. Jungle Jumpers immediately going away from the pack. Dives down and tries to find some fresh snow. Does that help? It does. Jungle Jumpers are on the cusp of the top 5 right now. 154.70. O-Rangers disappointing, down in 14th. Now, of course, you always look at what teams are going to win these events, but a lot of eyes right now on the bubble, on that middle region. Are you going to be in the top 12 or not? So looking at 10th on down in the overall standings as we wait for the results of this heat. 14th and 17th for the Flares and the Chocolatiers. You've got Thunderbolts in 10th overall right now. Solar Flares 11th. Midnight Wisps in 12th. There's the cutoff. Then you've got Blackjacks, Wolfpack, and Turtle Sliders. Good run here. As we look at that 3 marble train in the bottom, again getting locked into those snow tracks, unable to get out of them. Raspberry Racers had some benefit, but Cobalt's just 11th. Team Plasma and the Limers out now. Oh, this is going to be very close. Plasma, I think, has the edge. But this was a very good run by all of the marbles. Out past 70, nearly to 80 for them. 4th and 8th for Plasma and the Limers. Shining Swarm and the Minty Maniacs coming out now with Minty Flav and Minty Fresh for those two. Wow, it was a late start by the second marble for Minty Maniacs, but what a flourish at the end. There they worked together, and despite that, only 10th. Wow. This is showing that the competition has just been increasing compared to that 26th place finish on the other side. Ouch. So the Green Ducks win the event over Balls of Chaos and Raspberry Racers. What does this do for our standings? Let's tabulate them up. Balls of Chaos. They are locked in along with the Green Ducks. They're safe. Primary and the Shining Swarm on the other end, they are out. Jelle's Marble Runs is excited to announce the launch of our toy brand. Start off with our Collector Series marbles, which includes 32 of our most popular marble teams. Or you can buy sets of 10 marbles so you can have team races with one of our Skyway Chase Marble Run sets. And to track their progress, you can use one of the 5 competition racing brackets we've included. So come and join the Jelle's Marble Runs community and let's race. Shop now on jellesmarbleruns.com. Welcome back. The Bumblebees fans feeling pretty good. All abuzz after that one. Even though bees don't normally like the cold, I think they're finding this stadium to be feeling right at home. Event 4, the final one. 1 marble per team, completing as many laps as possible in the time given. This is the short track. It's an intense event. You can see the spin in the middle. We've got the speeders, the glaciers, the bumblebees, and the crazy cat's eyes for our friendly round. And off they go. The key, as you can see, is to keep that nice wide momentum going so that you don't just spend your time hitting against that center spinning hub. You can see the lap counters over there on the left. Bumblebees are now 1 lap behind. Savage Speeders and the Gliding Glaciers, Crazy Cat's Eyes, they all have 6. You can see the time counting down. 5 seconds left. You got to get as many of them in as possible, and you can see how difficult it is if you start hitting against that hub. So the Speeders, the Gliding Glaciers, and Crazy Cat's Eyes all chalk up with 9, and 7 for the Bumblebees. Speedy and Red Eye, 2 captains in the field, end up winning this final round of the friendly. Well, now we've seen how it's done. We know that at least 9 laps are out there. We've got Wispy, Firo, Crush, and Orbit coming down now, and a very fast exit out of the blocks is Team Plasma. Was that the right call, though, as now they're trying to find this circular oval orbit? There's so many different ways to do it. They're getting caught up on the hub, and they're losing some ground. That momentary hesitation there, and same thing right off the wall there. You can see how slow they are orbiting compared to some of these other teams. Midnight Wisps take 7. Now Plasma's recovered. Turtle Sliders, they are also on 7. Purple Rockets, they are up to 8 along with Plasma and the Wisps as time expires. And those are the early marks here in the short track. 8 in a time of 26.99. Whew, catch your breath after that one. Emar, Shock, Rojo Cinco, and Spade come down now as we start the second heat. Some trouble for Rojo Rollers, but now they're getting sorted again. Going to the inside there of the Thunderbolts, using that contact to their advantage. Everybody on 4 right now. Rojo Rollers go to 5. Who is struggling here? Some of these lines are slowing them down in these final 5 seconds. Oh, trouble down on the bottom there for Thunderbolts. That's going to come back to haunt them as Blackjacks just get across 9 laps right at the end. That puts them in first. Rojo Rollers go second. They also had 8 laps, but in a quicker time. 26.99 was Midnight Wisps by comparison. Siren, Mandarin, Mo, and Mallard. Off they come. Wow. Fast again, this time hitting the far side wall. Oceanics, they were a little slow around the center hub. The Rangers were getting in a good orbit, but they ended up going very wide there. Collision with the Green Ducks, that might also slow them down. Still a full 10 seconds left, and we've already got marbles that are on 5 and 6 laps. The Rangers, they notch another one. They're kind of in the lead right now. They come in and get 8. Can they get another one before time expires? No, just short. Everybody on 8. That was a good, clean race. So O'Rangers go up into third. 26.75 was their time for 8. 27 flat for the Green Ducks. Still good enough for a top 5 for now. Sublime, Diego, Sheep, and Razzie. Off we go. Limers, very quick to take the lead, but then get shouldered into the wall. Indigo Stars, they are on the lead lap now. They come through and set the mark with 3. Now they go wide. They've got 4, but they're in clean air. They can manage their own race at this point if they keep going, but they're going to start lapping marbles soon, and that might complicate things. They're in the lead with 7. 5 seconds to go. They've got 8. Can they make it around another one for 9? They will, and that is where they will stay. 3 other teams also got 9. Limers, the only ones that did not. And that's good enough for first. 29 flat. 9 laps. And that also puts Raspberry Racers up into third. Well done for the Indigo Stars. Now we've got Shiny, Clutter, Minty Mint, and Cosmo. Slow on the windup here. Balls of Chaos in the lead effectively. As they come around here. Now everybody on 4, Balls of Chaos on 5. They've got about a half a lap advantage. 10 seconds to go. They've got 6. 7, but they're cutting it close. They bump against the hub. And now they're starting to lap marbles, but they've stayed clean. They had to run extra wide, and that's lost them some time. And now they get out of sorts. But time expires first. Balls of Chaos will make it to the 9 mark. Good enough for second place. Cosmo only managed just 7 there. Murky, Pinky Toe, Fudge, and Hop. Down they come, and Pinkies immediately try to get to the lead, get into some clean air. Hazers in second place right now, and they collide. Does that help or hurt the Pinkies? Very evenly matched here, but the Pinkies struggle on corner exit, and they lose the lead. Now everybody on 6. Jungle Jumpers and the Hazers fighting for that top spot. 5 seconds to go. Hazers have the effective lead right now, but they go wide, and now Jungle Jumpers dive to the inside. They will pick up 9, the only other ones to get it along with the Hazers. What was the time? It's good enough. Hop from the Jungle Jumpers goes first. Hazers go third. Yeller, Azure, Radiance, and Snowstorm coming down now. Snowstorm has been promoted this season. Going to be considered as deputy captain. We mentioned that in the last round. Right now, circling around here, it's Solar Flares and Snowballs that are in the lead. Solar Flares, they take it. They still hold on to it right now. Run a little bit tighter a line, and they're actually helped on that corner, but then get splayed wide. That contact with Mellow Yellow put them out of the running. Snowballs come up and get 9 along with Solar Flares just before time expired. At this point, you have to be 9 if you want to be up there, and they've done it. Snowballs, 27.96. Steal it over the Solar Flares. They both go to the top of the charts in the final heat. They win over Jungle Jumpers. Indigo Stars just get off the podium. In front of the Hazers, Savage Speeders win on the friendly round over the Crazy Cat's Eyes. And that means we're done, 4 of 4. Tabulate those results, and how does it look? 12th on up, you have qualified for the 2024 Marble League. Balls of Chaos win the qualifiers over Snowballs and Green Ducks. Hazers and Chocolatiers round out the top 5. Wolfpack just sneaks in. I don't know about you, but I am ready for the Marble League.